no particular time. I'm still figuring out the process on how to do all this, but as you say, as everyone says, the more you do it, the more you get better at it. Um, the only thing that I haven't, well, I think I've just worked out at this time is how to stop a video. So I have to actually go in the computer room to do that because I can't figure it out on the, oh, right. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. It's on here. I think I know how to do it on here, but I'll do it on the computer anyway. Nice one. Okay, then. Well, if you've just arrived here, I want to say thank you very much for finding me here. Just a little about my videos and stuff. My name is Pauline Reid. I'm a book enthusiast, book reviewer from Hamilton, New Zealand. And I do these book reviews because I love books, basically. It's a hobby. So in saying that, I'm hoping that these are not just all book related. It's just everything around me and what I do and stuff. So yeah, we'll begin. This is all a new learning experience for me, so bear with me. I have sorted out little bits and pieces as I go along. And the first thing is I have found out that you can do thumbnails. So when I'm finished this, I'll put a thumbnail up and write a description, etc., etc., etc. So yeah. Well, I've just sorted around my. I've got a good position for my camera set up now, so I'm hoping this will do. I like screening portrait style and not the other way. Better actually, because I can actually see the screen this way. If you turn it the other way, landscape style, I feel that I'm not actually talking into the camera. So that's why I'm doing it this way. Well, as you probably might know, I do a lot of walking. And this week I found a free pumpkin. And here we go here. I had to weigh it in the end. It's about 2.6 kgs. And if you'll know me, you'll know that I'm extremely good at doing exercises. And this is really good for knee bends because you've got the 2.5 kg things for the bends, they're very good for your knees. Because yes, I did have a knee injury once. And yeah, so, but I won't be doing that for that. I'll be making pumpkin soup with this one. So yeah, like I say, this is all going to be pretty random. So I think I'll just put that down here. And while I'm at it, I'd like to know where chats. Come on, chat. You have to tell me, what country are you from? I'd love to know where my videos are going, if anywhere. So Come on, what countries are we looking at here? Oh, like I said, I'm from New Zealand, so I hope you understand the accent. So I think we'll start with the book review that I'm putting up on the 30th of May is Empire. That's Alan Lindell's historical fiction, all to do with South Africa. So I've read the whole series, and I've linked in that book review the first of the series, which is I haven't got the book here. Langbourne. I think it's just called Lambourne, but you'll see anyway when that goes through. So that's for May, and 30th of May. I'm putting that up. Okay, so that's that one. I'll just put that there for the time being. You can't see that. For June, I'm going to review this one here. It's a fantasy book. I don't actually read very many fantasy books. Not really sort of drawn to them, really. I'm very much more into the contemporary fiction, romance and historical fictions, and cozy mystery murders. But yeah, I actually have put quite a few quotes in this one, and I don't know how I came across this one. I sometimes put a little note, because I get so many books. I normally put a sort of like a note at the front of where I got it. But I think I would have won this in a competition, a giveaway, because I seem to win a lot of giveaways. So that's June sorted out, and they seem to be I seem to put my reviews up at the end of each month, and I don't know why. It's just ended up that way. So, and instead of the first of the month, don't ask me. It's just gone like that. So anyway, yeah, that's that one. And you should review some true crimes. Yeah, I don't know any true crime authors. Would you like to suggest something to me? And hello, Edgar A. Morgado. Sorry, I'm butchering these names. Oh, thank you so much, Matthew Fields. I appreciate your for subscribing. Thank you for that. Come on, chat. Whoops. You're meant to be telling me where you're from. What country are you from? You know, and Alif Petra from Gojo. Good grief. I'm going to be tongue-tied by the end of this, aren't I? Anyway, that is that. Silence is golden. Right, I have actually got a list. Anyone else sort of into doing lists? So yeah, okay. I'm good at actually talking to myself too, so I'll probably be rambling to myself as well. So that doesn't matter, does it? Because this is just purely real life, isn't it? Oh, okay. Rule. Thank you for that. Rule. And it's all right. Okay. A true crime. What the? Thank you for that, Jay. So yeah, sorry that's going up and down. It's what do I normally use? It's not around. How about that? I use a little wee mini tripod mainly, but this one's actually screwed onto a desk, and it's sort of very bendy. So every time I touch the cell phone, it's wobbling. So yeah, as you can see, I ramble, but hey, this is all it, isn't it? Ebooks. Actually, I thought to myself I wasn't going to write this down because there's too much writing down. So what I did was, I was smart, you see. I went on to IG because, hey, it's just easier to see, isn't it? So ebooks I read I suppose it's May. Yeah, it is May. I did read Repack for Greece by Sally Jane Smith. Can you see that? You'll see it the wrong way round, of course. And sorry about the glare. I've had to actually close the curtains because it was just too bright. This was a memoir, and I don't read many memoirs, mainly because they're too much too true to life. And we want to get away from life when we're reading, don't we? So this was a book 2, and I had read book 1. The only problem, an issue I had with this is the second book that I read is called Repacking for Greece. I got confused because the author decided to use Unpacking for Greece as the first book, and I just thought this is too confusing. And authors, if any authors are lurking in the background and not actually commenting here, please note it's actually quite confusing, and would rather do without that. So yes, this, if you want to know more, I'll just read a little bit about it, about my review on it, because the way I've set up my book reviews, I only do paperback reads on here, and if you've probably seen some of my reviews, you'll know why. And it's just because I like to show the book face and the book back and the quotes in between. So, and then there's the time involved too. So, because these reviews, the reviews themselves go up on Goodreads, and IG and Facebook, although they're cross-posted anyway. And yeah, it's and eventually end up on here, but paperbacks only. So anyway, this one is to do with when a long forgotten apartheid era arrest record derails Sally's plans for a Canadian family holiday, she packs her mum's 1978 travel diary and sets out solo for Greece instead. As she journeys to the landmarks her mother once visited and discovers many more, Sally immerses us in Greece's awe-inspiring landscapes and fascinating heritage sites. She delights in absorbing the country's rich history and connecting the dots between legend, location, and contemporary literature. Insightful, intelligent, and with an infectious sense of wonder, Sally embraces a gentler approach to facing her fears, abandoning old anxieties and finding joy in the simple pleasures of her own Greek odyssey. Yeah, it was quite good. Although with reading Greece the first time, when I read this the second book, I just felt like I had been to Greece and I didn't particularly want to go to Greece again. So I was a bit blah over it by that time, but I'm just trying to take books off my list that I had on for ages, and that's how I fell upon that one, really. The other ebook that I've just finished not long ago is a cozy mystery murder, Beachfront Bakery, by Fiona Grace. That's this one here. Can you see that? And this was a book. This is the second book, I think. Book 2, yes, I had read book 1, and this was from a free book from BookBub when I was on it. Like I've taken myself off a lot of sites like that, only because I wanted to concentrate on so many instead of spreading myself around too much. Because in the end you've got to write them all up and read as well. So yeah, this is extremely funny. It's about I'll read you a little bit about this. This is totally hilarious. The main protagonist has employed a second assistant, like a kitchen hand, but she is causing a lot of mayhem and she hasn't a clue. Where she has come from, I don't know. Not planet Earth, that's for sure. That's just my little bit of humour writing in there. Also, there is a famous YouTuber in town meant to be a food critic, but all he does is stuff his face with spicy chicken wings and barf. Yet these videos have gone viral. And at that stage, I said, reminds me a bit like that cinnamon challenge, you know, and And then I said, oh, that reminds me, apparently the ice bucket challenge is back in vogue. Did you know that? Apparently I was told that bucket challenge, ice bucket challenge is back on again. So yeah, and what I thought of it, I've got to go up a bit to find out. Oh yes, yeah, here we go. Yeah, I gave it a 5-star rating. And I like to be a bit creative as well on Instagram. So that's how I ended up. I use PicArt to do my stuff. So yeah, that was quite good. So that's all the ebooks at the moment. I am the next ebook. I try and do paperback, ebook, paperback, ebook. Just for variety, basically. Doesn't always work out like that, and of course there's arcs in between, but I haven't got any arcs to read at the moment, so I'm purely concentrating on getting books off my Amazon account at the moment. And also because I'm in a couple of book club, I'm winning a few there too. So it's it's hard to keep up sometimes. But the next ebook that I'll be looking at is called The Blue Iris by Rachel Stone. That's a real new one. Can't remember what it's about at the moment. Here's the book face anyway. Like I said, it's an ebook. Can you see it down there? It's probably contemporary fiction, romance, knowing me. Oh, hang on. I can tell you a little bit about it. The Blue Iris is an intricately woven exploration of love testing beyond its limits, chosen family, and the beauty that grows in letting go. It had an award, Pencraft Spring Best Book Award for Fiction General in 2024. Yeah, I won that in the book club recently, so I thought I'd read it soon, because you do tend to say, yeah, I'll just put it on the list and get another one out. What do you say here, Jay? Ebooks are not for me. No, I know. They don't have the same feeling as reading physical print. Yeah, that's quite true, physical printed books. I'm the same. In fact, I had a really good think about it this year, at the beginning of the year, and I have thought about taking ebooks off my list completely, and this is what I've started doing. I haven't got very many on my e-reader, and that's what I've been doing. I think I've got about 6 or 7, and I'm slowly chipping away through them and getting rid of them. And I don't particularly want to keep adding on top. The only problem is that when you start reading ARC books, they come to you as an ebook, don't they? Because I mean, how many authors actually send you the physical copy when you're ARC reading. So I think I might just have to stick to that. Just read an ARC book as an ebook. But yes, I'm definitely going into more paperback reads now. Also, looking at mobile screen for prolonged period causes me nausea. Yeah, I can understand that. That's why I try and read paperback and ebook, and then paperback and ebook, because we spend so much time screen-wise either scrolling on these apps like Instagram and Facebook and all really, that it isn't good, I don't think, for the eyes. So yeah, I totally agree, and this is where I'm sort of heading really. I'm almost finished. The other thing that I was going to say now are my 2 physical reads that I've just got going at the moment. And hang on a second, I will have to get it. I haven't got it here. I'll be just 2 seconds away. Right, here we go. This one here, I'm just about finished it. I've got not even a couple of chapters, I don't think, left. Yeah, just about 10 pages left on this one. That's the one I'm reading at the moment. And it's a contemporary fiction romance, Australian author, all to do with an Australian rural country town, small town, so everyone knows everyone type of book. Those, I don't know why, but the Australian authors really loved me, and just out of the blue, this Laurel Cousins said, "Oh look, I'll send you the physical copy." So, and I hardly even knew her. We hadn't even really followed each other on Instagram or anything. That was through a book club. So I'll be writing up and putting the review on Goodreads probably this afternoon. So that will be finished with very shortly. But this I have just started. Becoming Lily. Anyone know Julia Blake? I have followed her for years on Instagram. She's extremely popular on Instagram and is a British indie author. This is in the trope of ugly duckling turns into swan, is what she calls it. I didn't even know there was one, but that's what she says. And I've had it for a couple of years, and I've never got around to reading it because I'm a very slow reader, and this is like, when you read so many books, I like to not read too many big ones because it slows the pace. So this is 413 pages for 14, really. And I suppose my middle ground is probably about 300 pages. And so this is why I haven't really picked this up for now, but I'm going to have to read it. And it's quite small print for me too. So what I'll be doing is I'll be reading in between a ebook and probably the ebook I just showed you about that iris cottage or whatever it was, just to break it up. Otherwise it will just get too monotonous for me and I won't probably read it right through. And it's already quite good. I'll just read you the back if you like. It begins with an ugly duckling girl, bullied viciously at school and unloved at home. Phyllis is a lonely teenager longing for so much more from life. Suddenly, a tragic loss and a random encounter with a stranger offer her the opportunity to have it all, if only she dares to change, to grasp the chance with both hands. Becoming Lily is a heartwarming tale of love, aspiration, and friendship set against the backdrop of the vibrant 90s. This is another thing that sort of intrigued me because I like the 1990s vibe, with a cast of unforgettable characters you'll fall in love with. Also, I heard that it has a lot of where the author comes from, which is Bury St Edmunds in England. So I'm really interested in that because I've got an auntie that used to live there. So that was double the reason why I picked it. Well, actually 3 reasons really, because I've been following the author and I have read some of her other books too. So yeah, that is that. So that really is it. I haven't got anything else left to say really. The other thing was that I was just about to, the actual author was going to morning, so I was just sorting out some books. That's why there's sort of books everywhere. Don't know if you can see them, but here it was, can't remember what the tag was called. It was five frock flat lay. So it was, I had to find books with frocks on them, and of course I've got to photograph it as a flat lay. So I chose Jane Green. I've only read one of her books which I didn't like, so I'm hoping that this one's better. Jane Green. I chose His Best Friend's Baby by Barbara Hannay. I've read this one I had read an arc for Barbara Hannay, and I like the dress for that one. And I've read arcs for the next 3 books of from the same author, Amber Jackman, who is a feel-good romance writer, Australian author. Summer Beach, again for the dress, frock is dress in England. Midnight Beach, and these will all get reviewed eventually. and Sunset Beach. Again with the white dress. Yeah, so that's it. All right then, well, I think I better go now. It's the time. Oh, it's nearly lunchtime. It's nearly lunchtime here, so I'm hoping to do these live chats once a month, just before my book review of the month comes out. Can't say what times or dates that would be, but anyway, thank you so much for coming along, and please join again me for next June when I sort of update what other ebooks and what else I've read. Thank you so much. Bye bye for now.